So we're in the Building Tomorrow house. This was our project to try to design and build a self-sufficient off-the-grid house. So it's inspired by the Earthship movement. So it's built with using car tires, basically. Yeah. So the point of it was to be off the grid. So we produce our own electricity, our own heating, cooling, drinking water, and even partial food production, as you can see in the buffer zone here. So the main difference is being the off the grid. We took a lot of inspiration from Earthships, which are very interesting, and then we tried to put in some of the technology, because Earthships are more sort of traditional low-tech buildings, and we, being engineers and architects from the university, we tried to put in some more tech that we're aware of. So
okay, so how is this off-grid? What do you need to do to make a building off-grid?
So you need a few basic things. The obvious ones are electricity, so whether that's wind turbines or solar panels. Then there's the heating and cooling. So we found out it's incredible how much heating you can get just from the sun if you design the building in the right way. Also the cooling, and then there is stuff like water, which we have rainwater and then we filter it, and then we use it to water the plants and also to go through the water tap. Okay. And if you're going to go all the way off the grid, food production, we don't have enough space to provide. For example, a single family or even a single person with enough food, but this is sort of the first step in going off the grid. So the first phase was the prototype, and this is just a prototype. It is a finished construction, but we never built anything before, so we have learned a lot through the process, and also what we did hasn't been done before. So we've learned a lot throughout the process, and there's a lot of mistakes that we made. And that was the point of the first sort of prototype and the first draft of the building. Mm. So we took all the drawings and calculations and put them on our website, so anybody can go and take it and maybe improve it and build something better in the future. Okay. So that's what we did with, because Building Tomorrow is created as a non-profit organization. Right now we're running a lot of tests, so there's about 30 sensors. We're trying to check humidity, temperature, and CO2 in different parts of the wall, different parts of the rooms. And then see how we can actually improve the designs. For the future, we're focusing on a few different elements and see how we can work with them. For example, green building materials like hempcrete, which is made of industrial hemp. We're also focusing on energy and actually growing plants with aeroponic, hydroponic systems.
This building is sustainable, of course, very sustainable. And what means sustainability for you? What's your definition of sustainability?
So for us, it was the two parts. One of them was materials and one of them was energy. For the materials, we wanted to use as many recycled materials as possible and as local as possible. We accomplished that with the car tires to a certain point, but we also had to get materials that were not completely recyclable. As for the energy part, it is low energy consumption and then your own energy production, so not having to take the energy from the grid. That was the two main sort of criteria we're looking at.